So the problem with picking Syndra here is it means Fizz will go mid lane. HUNI gets to then get a pick up for top lane. He's taking the Galio.
So here is BJERGSEN's base, and we'll see what he picks up.
Bot lane trade.
Playing here in the bot lane, flashes.
Double flash there. The resolve would have locked in one. Mid lane fight as well. Chum the waters onto SVENSKEREN as Faker going to be pushing him right out of the lane. Decides not to go for it. A little too risky.
Just every single time BJERGSEN is pushing up his wave, Sven is right there in his back pocket, making sure that he can't get all in. And HAUNTZER starting to take a lot of damage here. He needs to get some magic resist itemized towards that wit's end.
There's the Chum the waters. Nice dash through for Faker. Going to do a lot of front end damage. Collateral hits. Not enough to take him down, but this is 2 lanes out now for TSM.
Oh, that's a lot of damage, but BJERGSEN did not blow either summoner. Good calculation on the damage and very patient.
But they force BJERGSEN now to play very defensive, potentially even go back to base. That allows them now to roam bot lane. Remember, they have double TP. No flash on Caitlyn still for a few seconds.
HAUNTZER stayed in lane as well. This could be HUNI picking up a kill.
Oh, he's going for it.
Forward, tries it, gets the flash, the hit. HUNI comes up with first blood.
As soon as he punched forward there, as soon as he used that E, HAUNTZER needed to flash, expecting the taunt flash there. He does not.
They're looking for a fight right now.
WILDTURTLE gets the arrow on the side of the fight. No protection for him. Sven now in the eyes of SKT as BJERGSEN's looking to give him a scatter.
HUNI's behind them right now.
HUNI just missing SVENSKEREN with the blast cone. The alley-oops himself to safety, and SVENSKEREN's going to prep this. Get what they can on the way out.
But why would you try and contest a dragon when your top laner just died and the enemy top laner, of course, sitting with TP?
Well, TSM moving down the bot side, trying to see if they can get things done, but BJERGSEN doesn't know they're there. Walks straight into an open jungle. HAUNTZER was getting the TP in, which gave him a false sense of security, and they both get deleted. They do find Bang, however. Teleport and flash down for him, but the play is made as he gets right to open. Top lane against HUNI. SVENSKEREN getting hit up. Faker bounce forward. He should have the damage even after the resolve locks down. He can go back into the fight, but it's Peanut flashing forward. Reloads the gun and looks for the hit on the BIOFROST. Monster shield to save the team, but it's not enough as Faker closes the gap. Playful's back, and he's such a trickster to come up with a double kill.
HUNI is going to stay relevant for so long that it's hard to see HAUNTZER, and his team lasting long enough to hit for him to get hit.
Oh, fights everywhere.
Arrow top, fight in the bottom. Faker, BJERGSEN going on a 1v1. Here comes Daisy as Faker's supposed to get out. Redemption comes down. I think he could stay alive for a little bit longer just to provide some nuisance to the bot side. There it is. He does go down as mid-fight fizzles out with WILDTURTLE falling. Now HAUNTZER, he's been taking the Winds of War damage the entire time. The way HUNI farms, the caster minion in the back line has always been hitting HAUNTZER, prepping him for another solo kill.
You can't do that though when now your top laner is already losing, so that's a problem for you. He might actually die again.
He doesn't have flash for another second or two. I think he is going to die.
HUNI with enough for about 4 or 5 heated up tower shots. Gets out with about 120 HP to his name.
If you look at WILDTURTLE and his current situation.
HAUNTZER tagged with Chum the waters. Still the stun, but Playful Trickster belt to get in safely. He used it to get out and get that ultimate out of HAUNTZER along with his. Now mid lane's being pressured by SKT as Faker has just been causing trouble on the bot side. Sven and the team don't want it to go down like this, and they initiate onto HUNI, forced to pull back, and things are looking good if that's the tank to turn away first.
So TSM holding on to the mid lane, a good redemption bot lane to protect their top laner, and Sven playing pretty well around this, but TSM is still getting pushed down, and they're getting chunked out. They're very low on health. They're going to TP in. They're going to try to force this right now. TSM needs to retreat.
Faker just flexing with the teleport, and it's what the team needed to go forward. You got to remember they're still working with a crescendo, so TSM can't even go that far forward if they want to.
And that's kind of the issue, for Ivern. It's hard for him to go top and really snowball HAUNTZER, really help him compared to some other junglers. Bang his bot lane, forces a flash.
This is another thing that SKT really excels at, punishing you in those windows where you don't have your cooldowns.
It's a bit risky though from Bang. Oh, he hits it though.
Oh, there's the flash hit. HUNI has had it, and he has used that flash off cooldown to get the taunts in. SVENSKEREN doing what he can, but a little late to the party. Goes in. Here's BIOFROST. Not too much damage just yet, but WILDTURTLE here to throw in the DPS now. Is it enough? He doesn't really have it behind the Hurricane, and it's now going to be Wolf coming in to sustain the team. They could get behind the turret as Peanut is just on the end.
And Turtle just has no damage. I mean, he had to go into the QSS. Doesn't even have his 2 items. He's going to need 3 or 4 before he even starts tickling HUNI at this point. Yeah, this one's rough, but kind of in a different way. And we'll see if they can ever kill HUNI. I don't think so, because the rest of SKT is coming down, and TP coming in from Faker.
HUNI right now is just a prep for the rest of the team. He says, all right, I've absorbed the ultimates. Let's take it home. They're going to be on to HAUNTZER. HUNI very, very low, but Faker goes to the front with Zania's on. That's going to be HUNI down, but there goes SVENSKEREN, and a lot of the summoner spells are down for each team. It's how they use the abilities now. Cooldown's coming back up, and it looks like SKT feels like it's a bit too dangerous.
This game it was HUNI, and of course Peanut, we've seen so often. They're looking for Baron now.
And TSM needs to find something here. Let's see if they can, though. Beautiful fish.
Oh, double hit. BJERGSEN, so many heals, so many shields. How is he still alive? It's HUNI going in, and the taunt may just be the end. He finally falls after just about everything is used. Can SKT continue the fight on to SVENSKEREN? Yes, they can. HAUNTZER now retreating to the base. The wave's not really in position, but the Baron, very much so.
When he got in the backline here, the raid boss refuses to die this time around. Peanut almost went down at the start of the fight, but he got out, and then it was just a quick turnaround for SKT to back at the Baron.
Yeah, I think Bladed Rim King is a pretty strong item against Galio like this, but they need to hold on for now. The Baron is up, and HAUNTZER may get it picked off.
Right under the turret. It's not even going to matter here. Looks like he did. Going to keep himself alive. Very nicely done.
Sven has actually been so good with the redemptions. I have to give him credit for that. The cross-map redemptions, always on time with those. He has been saving his teammate, but they are getting crushed on all sides.
This is where SKT starts to bite down, try for damage onto Bang. They have to get out of the heroic charge, or entrance rather, and that's the kill over onto SVENSKEREN. They're trying to assist the team from lane to lane, but gets caught out in the rotation. BJERGSEN now toying with HAUNTZER on the top side before Peanut can come down to crush the turret. And Wolf always there on the backside to sustain and move back to the other lane.
Be back down in the bottom lane for Split, pushing all game long and only joined when his team called for him for a potential fight. Signal up in the skies, and HUNI will show up.
It has been fantastic play from all the lanes here on the side of SKT, saying they wanted to clean things up. This one looked pretty squeaky clean up and towards a bit of the end here, and they look to put the final touches on the last inhibitor turret, and the inhibitor now in their eyes.
And TSM knows they have to make a play here. They're going to go for a desperation fight.
The Bane kill that they were looking for. Crescendo went out. A little bit of a miss on that. Wolf goes down now. This is how we saw G2 taking a hit in the last game. But the damage that HUNI can do, the damage that Peanut is providing from that back line is now all on the front line. And Faker hops in now onto HAUNTZER. Running for the base is WILDTURTLE. Rather, SVENSKEREN as he just spawned, I should say. And now it is SKT onto the Nexus turret. After Ivern, they're going to cut down the tree. Not long for this world. And the triple kill coming in for Faker as they're on the Nexus turret.
They're gonna get it all. Look like TSM could get a few kills, but then a quick turnaround from SKT.
19-5, 34 minutes in. SKT from lane to lane, bringing the pain. And 7-1 now in the MSI group stage.